Costco suing the federal government. The retail giant's asking for a full refund if the U.S. Supreme Court strikes down President Trump's tariffs. The lawsuit is similar to other suits filed by companies challenging the legality of Trump's tariffs. The Supreme Court's expected to announce its ruling early next year. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze is here with more on all that. So, Elizabeth, what's Costco hoping to gain from this lawsuit?
Diane, what Costco wants is money that it's paying for those tariffs. The wholesale retailer says that it wants a full refund for the tariffs that it's paid under this act that's been imposed by President Trump, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA has been what it's called. And, of course, we heard arguments earlier this fall in the Supreme Court under whether President Trump has the authority legally to impose tariffs under that act. So what Costco is saying is it wants to get money back once that decision is made, which we, as you say, do expect early next year. But keep in mind, Costco is one of several retailers that has done this. Retailers are saying that the president does not have the authority to impose these tariffs, that it's Congress's job to put them in the first place. We don't know in this filing, Diane, exactly how much Costco has paid in tariffs, but you would imagine it's a pretty significant amount if they're putting this lawsuit out there. We do know that the government has collected at least $90 billion in tariff revenues under this act so far this year, and that's money that it would need to go back to companies, essentially try to figure out how to get that money back to companies that have paid them. The money is still being collected at this point, and Costco did say in this filing that is expected to make a payment to Customs and Border Protection later this month.
And, Elizabeth, how is the Trump administration responding to this?
You know, what the Trump administration is saying, Diane, is that this shows how necessary these tariffs are. They point to the revenue that's coming in from tariffs, and they say this is proof that it's working to try to raise money for the federal government. And this is an argument we've heard President Trump regularly talk about how much money tariffs are bringing in. He often does inflate those numbers, talking about trillions of dollars when really we're looking at closer to $100 billion at least so far this year. At an annual rate, it could continue to go up, especially with a lot of those tariffs still in place. But the White House has stood firm, saying that the president does have the authority to impose those tariffs. They say they have a sound legal case here. Really, what it's all going to come down to, Diane, is the decision by the Supreme Court.
All right, Elizabeth Schulze, thank you.